Hi everyone, this is test 14 module 1, okay? So we are doing today's odd numbered questions. Here is number 1, the read question, okay? 3 out of 100 chocolate produced are found to have imperfect shape, okay? So if we produce n chocolate, so how many chocolate are expected to be imperfectly shaped? That's the ratio of it, right? 3 over 100 equals to, that is the number of imperfect, x over n chocolate. So we're going to find the value of x in terms of n. Okay, x equals 3n over 100. But this is 3 over 100 times n. Okay, this is what? 0.03n. Option A is the answer. Here's number 3. So we have a bar graph for the 4 days. White bar is action movies. These all movies, okay? Total number of books. So on which day was the percentage action movies rented the highest? The ratio will be highest point. When you compare this one and this one, day 1 and day 3, same numbers action book compared to total books. So this is low, right? So day 1 is out. Compare this day 2 and day 4. Same action books, but this is lower, right? This is no good. Now compare these two. This is what? 70 books out of, I'm going to write down 70 books out of 130. The other one is 140 books out of what? 90. Okay? So you can use a cross multiplication. So 70 times 140 less than 1000. The other times is what? 130 times 90 is greater than 1000, right? So this side is greater than the other one. Okay, so option 4 is the answer. Okay. Here is number 5. What does the 2000? That is y-intercept 2000. Look, 200, right? Increased. That is initial value, okay? Which will represent initial value in this gym membership? Monthly membership fee? No, monthly membership fee is 40. It depends on number of months. Initial registration fee? Yeah, that must be correct. Okay. Annual maintenance cost? Maybe next year, another one, okay? That is not fixed amount. So, option B is the answer. Here is number 7. X plus y equals 10 and xy equals 20. So what is the value of x squared plus y squared? Maybe you can use decimals to find the value of x and y. After that, make squares and add them up, okay? But in this case, I'm going to do it this way. When you multiply, okay, when you square over these two, you got this. X squared plus y squared. We have a middle term, right? 2 times xy. That is equals to 100. But this one is given over here, 20. So 2 times 20 is 40. So from here, x squared plus y squared equals 100 minus 40 is 60. Okay? You can find this way. Here is number 9. A cyclist rides a constant speed 45. The part of the journey, you can read questions. Yeah, there's a strong headwind. They reduced speed by 50. Second speed is 45 minus 15 is 30, right? First speed is 45, it was 45 kilometers per hour. Second one is 30, okay, not 15. But they traveled 90. In total is 90 over here. 90 kilometers. And total number of taken is 2.5 hours. How long did it cyclist face the headwind? In hours. You're gonna find hours. Okay, so focus is hours. Okay, so from here to the end, it takes what? X hours. We're gonna find the value of X over here, okay? And the other one is 2.5 and minus X hours. Well, you can use Y to make right system of equation, but I'm gonna use only one variable. Okay, to a little save time, right? So from here we got the equations. Total is 90. This is the hour. So time speed is what distance. So distance 1 plus distance 2 equals to 90, right? So distance 1, 45 times 0.25 minus x. And another one is 30 times x, that is equals to 90. So you can use your calculator to find this one, but I'm going to do this one. 45, 30, 60, they are all divisible by 15, right? So that is 3. This is 2. This is 6. Okay? So 3 times 2, 5 is 7.5. Or you can use a calculator, it doesn't matter, okay? You can expand everything before you simplify, okay? So 7.5 minus 3x and plus 2x, that is equals to 6. Negative x equals negative 1.5, right? Move to the right, it's negative 7.5. So x equals 1.5 hours, okay? They traveled 1.5 hours. Choice is the answer, okay? All right, number 11. You have two data sets, x and y. Comparing, okay? Compare the mean value and standard deviation. Now check out the mean value. When you take over, you don't have to calculate the mean value, right? It's in the middle. They distance, same number of frequency. Right? Exact symmetry. So 70 is mean value, right? Which is the average. Data set also 70, right? Exact symmetry. So mean value are the same, okay? Not this one. The same mean. But what about standard deviation? Standard deviation is how much away from the mean, right? This is the mean. That is it. Same distance. Okay? The 10, same distance. Another same distance. But this with 2 is over here, this is 1 over here, right? This is more. Okay? So standard deviation of y is greater than standard deviation of x. So x is less than standard deviation of y, okay? Option D is the answer. Here is number 13. According to the formula, this is a linear, right? P equals k. This is slope 2 over 5. So if the value of P is increased by 24, that is what delta P increased to 24. What is the increase in delta K? So delta P over delta K, that's the slope, right? Change in Y over change in X. That slope is 2 over 5. You can use this formula. But this one equals 24 here, right? So how can you find delta K? Delta K equals 24 times 5 is 120 over 20, okay? So there's 60 increase, okay, in delta K. Here is number 15. In the quadratic, f of 2 equals 0, f of 4 is 0, and f of 0 equals 4. So when you make over here, f of 2 equals 0, f of 4 equals 0, they're going to pass through these 2 points. F of 0 is 4, f of 0 is 4 is positive, but the graph looks like this. Right? Okay. Now let's find the factor that form this equation. They have two x intersect 2 and 4. So f of x looks like this one. F of x scale factor a, x minus 2 times x minus 4. Okay, always we need this one, right? Because there are several here. Many. Okay? But we're going to find out the value of k which pass through what? 0 and 4 here. This line. For this number, 0. The y is 4, okay? 8 times. X equals 0, that is negative 2. X equals negative 4, that is positive 8. So a equals 4 over 8 equals 1 half. The graph of the equation of this graph is 1 half times x minus 2, x minus 4. Now find out when x is 6. F of 6 equals 1 over 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2, right? 4 times 2 is 8 and divided by 2 is 4. Okay, that's this. Option A is the answer. Okay. Here's number 17. This is a very simple geometry in circle. For this arc, common arc, inscribe the angle is equal, right? X is 40, is the answer. Okay. Here is number 19. We have 3-dimensional here for the rectangle solid, which is prism, right? A times b is 20. That is, this area is 20, so a times b is 20. B times c is 10. And a times c is 18. So what is the volume? Volume is what? A times b times c, isn't it? So when you multiply all together, you got this. A times b times c, right? A is 2, b is 2, c is 2. The square, that is equal to 20 times 10 times 18. 3600, right? How can you find ABC? The square root. ABC equals positive, right? Square root 3600 equals 60, okay? Yeah, 60 is the answer. Or you can plug in some number there, okay, to find the value of ABC. But sometimes work, some other times it does not work, okay? When we have some fraction, it takes time. This is 21. In the given system of equations, k is constant, k is not equal to 0. Yeah, that is quadratic. The system has is actually one distinct real solution. The discriminant, right? When you set up the equation, plus 10 equals negative 10. That equals 1. Plus 10 plus 10, both sides 20 equals 0. Okay, that is a primary equation. But this one has only one solution. Discriminant must be equal to 0. Discriminant b squared. Negative a squared is positive 64 minus 4 times k, and the c is 20. That must be equal to 0, okay? So 64 equals 8k. You can divide it by 80, right? So that is 0.8, okay? That is the value of k. Okay, for the function f is decreased by 10%. You can know that, but when you take it over here, when x is 2, that is initial, right? So we're going to counter it from 40. The number of years is what? X minus 2, right? Because in 2 years, this is 40. We can count it from here, right? This is 0. This is 2, right? So x is, we can count over here. So x minus 2 here, isn't it? So decrease is 0.9, not 1.1, okay? So choice B is the answer. This is initial, right? When f of 2. 25. Yeah, average, it was 7 divided by 7, okay? Total is 10 divided by 7. That is correct one. But by mistake, we divided by 5. But their difference is 3. Which one is larger? This is larger, right? So t over 5 minus t over 7 must be equal to 3, right? That's correct. Not t over 7, okay? T over is a smaller number than t over 5, because it's going to be negative 3, okay? That's not working. So, choice C is the answer, okay? Here's the number 27. Vertex is a 2np and the k and p constant. What is the value of p? P is what? Vertex of y coordinate, right? This is 2np. How can you find p? Put this number 2 is there, okay? So p must be equals to 3 times 2 squared is 12. K times 2 is what? 2, k, and plus. Still, we need to find the value of k. Right? How can you find the value of k? This is x of symmetry is 2, right? This is x is 2. So what is that? Negative b over 2a, okay? So b is what? Negative k. Negative k is positive k over 2 times a is 3. That is 6. That is equals to 12. At this time, k equals up to 2, not 12. Whole thing is 12, right? K is 12. Now put this number in there, you get the value of p, right? 12 minus 24 and plus 30. Okay, this is negative 12, positive 30, positive 18 is this, okay? Okay, that's all today. I'm gonna see you in next times. Test 4, 14, and module 2, okay? Thank you so much.